Chicago. Ask someone to picture the city, and they will have trouble coming up with a concise description. When people think of New York City, they think of skyscrapers, subways, and muggers. When they think of Los Angeles, they think of sun, smog, and traffic. When they think of Detroit, they think of cars, factories, and decay. But for those of us that know, there's only one thing we think of when someone mentions Chicago: vampires. And tonight, we tell their story. Good evening and welcome to McStabber Studios, Windy City After Dark. I am the storyteller, Shanky McStabber.
And I'm Rylyn Dare, also known as Mama McStabber in Twitch chat, and I'll be playing Jacqueline Duron of Clan Venturer.
Hi, I'm Mischievous Red, and I'll be playing Isabella Caputo of Clan Toreador.
Good evening, I'm Ivy Raven, and I play Genevieve Schutz of Clan Gangrel.
I'm Hurian, and I'm playing Roscoe Akers, Clan Tremere.
I am Timber Brad 411, and I'm playing Nicholas Bowens of Redacted.
I'm Gavin, and I play Lamar Cade of Clan La Sombra.
Welcome to the Chronicle finale, everybody. It's not the season finale. This is it. We're all done. We last with the coterie, of course. Lamar Cade came back to a bit of a surprise, a bloody apartment, and of course, a conclave of Justicars. Nicholas had a blood hunt called on him and was summarily attempted to be diablerized by Red there. Failed. The dice are what they are. And when we left off, everyone was prepping to go after Decker. But where we opened tonight, Nicholas, you have broken free of your call. Well, your call was drugged somewhere else before you could break free. And as you break free of your call, you're in an apartment you've been in before. You're in the madam's apartment in the spirit world. And it's an odd feeling to be on the other side of the shroud here. Most of it looks the same, though a little more solid than you would expect. Except, while you can see the old lady in her wheelchair and the butler, and just as ancient behind it, what they look like on this side of the shroud is completely different. The butler is very thin, almost as if mass has been taken from him, covered in spikes, rotting, blackened spots in places where oblivion has seeped through. And the madam is also extremely thin, much thinner than she appears she should be, almost as if she's been stretched out and pulled. There were faces of a much younger woman. And the normal half open, half almost asleep, maybe even half dead eyes. On this side, they're clear and bright as they look at you, and she smiles. So has it come to pass, has it not? I told you it would happen. And the creature behind her laughs.
It's funny how things happen when you make them happen.
You had a thread. I merely made sure that you followed it. You wish to be reunited with your sister, don't you?
Seems you already know the answer.
In time, you will be. You just have to know who to listen to in order to do that.
And would that be you?
Oh, no. That'll be me. But let's savor the time for a little bit before that happens.
You hear her voice, the other half of you. Always pictured it this way. Your shadow, your darker side is linked to your sister. And she's right, the voice that is speaking is your sister's voice in you.
It's certainly a different experience from this side of it.
You and your other half will get quite acquainted. Work with them. They will reunite you with your sister.
We have nothing but time.
I see great things for you. Eventually.
You can't tell if that's supposed to be a compliment or an insult.
Why would I insult you? You're on this side. You are one of the lucky ones, one of the restless dead.
I do have things I could take care of now.
Yes, and you will. Take the time. Learn to leverage what you are. Learn how to use your powers. Grow. You are of no aid to your sister in a weakened state. You are no good to me in a weakened state. But you have your freedom for now. I don't like taking anyone too young to teach them.
How might you suggest I begin then?
And the creature behind her starts laughing as well. It's a much deeper, darkened laugh that still, well, it brings chills up your spine. Follow your emotions. It's all you have now.
Oh, this should be interesting then.
Enjoy speaking briefly with your other half. Unfortunately, once you step out of my lair, it won't be able to speak much. It has also needs that time to grow stronger. It's only in here that it doesn't have to wait.
Oh, don't worry, little brother. We'll get strong. I dare say we won't even need her.
Since it seems your interest lies hand in hand with mine, where should we go first?
Well, you know your precious Matthew's gonna come running back.
Oh, he's smarter than that.
No, he isn't. If he doesn't, he will fall dead. You know that, because I know that. He'll come running back, and where do you think he'll run to? That's where you go.
Time to leave the nest, young one. You know where to find me when you have questions.
I do.
And the hulking, armored monstrosity steps around her wheelchair and walks you to the door.
He'll follow because he is clearly out of his depth here.
And on this side, what appears to be a door on the other side is just a tear in reality, a swirling mass of something.
So he'll step through, but instinctively he'll reach out to try and see if he can find where Matthew is.
Matthew is closer than he should be. Apparently, he's moving at this point from the Milwaukee airport.
And Nicholas will head there, half obsessed by the love for Matthew, but also knowing that he's going to Milwaukee where all of them are. And so there's that mix of love and hatred, which is just swirling inside of him, and he'll just head in that direction.
And as Ghost Nicholas sets off, Jackie, you're already in Milwaukee. Jenny is already in Milwaukee. Was Isabella also in Milwaukee already? Isabella's in Milwaukee. That leaves Roscoe and Lamar. Well, they're on the top of a building.
Tendon Ripper.
Well, waiting for Rocky Air. And as you're waiting for Rocky Air, he should be there soon. This individual you've seen before. His long hair, wearing his favorite jeans and his favorite coat. Tendon Ripper steps out on the roof. Let's see. Shadow Man, right?
Close enough.
Jenny told me to meet you all up here. We're going on a trip.
Yeah, it's going to be real tonight. You ready for that?
I mean, look, no offense. I'm always down to put a problematic leech in a grave. And if you want to call me, you can call me a mangy dog. Hey, no offense taken if you do that. You know, I understand.
You know what? I'm just trying to. I got enough. I got enough heat for the guy that actually deserves it. No problems here.
You know, I don't hold anything against you. Like I said, I want out of the wars, but you know, I got to at least be a little bit act like I care, right? Performative. I'll call you a leech, and then I've done my duty.
All right, fair enough.
And hopefully I don't get my jacket messed up tonight.
Ooh, you might want to leave that behind if you don't want it. If you don't want it messed up, I wouldn't bring it.
But this is my fighting jacket.
Does it ever get messed up in a fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I get a new fighting jacket.
Oh, okay.
But it really pisses me off when it gets messed up, and it kind of helps to get me riled up, you might say.
Okay, that's fair. I see where you're coming from.
And you all hear the helicopter coming. It's definitely a deeper rotor sound than what you heard from his previous helicopter, as popping up above the building is a Black Hawk. It's got a red cross symbol on the front as it comes up over the top of the building.
No, he did not.
Is that our ride?
I think that's our ride.
Looks like.
Jenny didn't. She said meet up here. She didn't say I was going to be on a helicopter. I can take a lot of things. I'm not sure I can survive a fall from that.
He's actually a decent pilot. Just don't tell him that.
And as the helicopter settles down, you see Rocky sitting in the pilot seat. No co-pilot. It's a two-seater in the front. Nope, just him. And he sticks his arm out a little window and just waves you to come over.
Lamar will approach.
Yeah, man.
And I know Lamar's got a couple bags of guns, with various other implements. Roscoe's got his ritual bag. You climb in the back, and Rocky just kind of grunts and points at the headphones that are scattered around, hanging off the back.
Lamar will put on a set.
Tender Ripper puts his on, and I'm sure Roscoe puts a set on.
Yep.
And as the helicopter starts to lift, I'd like to thank everyone tonight for flying Rocky Air. Tonight's flight time will be approximately 40 minutes, provided this hunk of shit will actually make it there tonight. Please make sure you are buckled in at all times and make sure your seats are in the upright position. And as it starts to take off, now if you look over to your left, you'll see a shit show. That is the city of Chicago. It is burning right now and blown up all to hell. But please don't let that bother you. And if you look to the right, as he says to the right, he tips the plane sideways, or the helicopter sideways. Sorry, if you look straight down at this point, you'll see the ground. Hopefully we will not be meeting them unplanned. Thank you. Please enjoy the ride on Rocky Air. Remember, when you fly Rocky Air, everybody gets off. And it begins to shoot away towards Milwaukee. And does Roscoe and Lamar have anything to discuss with each other, or Tendon Ripper for that matter? Tendon Ripper's got a death grip, by the way, on the seat.
I wonder what the in-flight movie is tonight.
Well, since you got your headset on, he can hear that. Tonight's in-flight movie is going to be Black Hawk Down. It is a particular favorite for this flight. Rocky Air only provides the best of entertainment.
That's not funny.
And then you hear him.
All right, Roscoe, we get there. Hey, look, first and foremost, we've been through a lot. If something goes wrong tonight, I don't make it out of this. Say something nice about me in court.
Don't worry, man. You're going to make it. And if you don't make it, I'm not going to say something nice. So you got to make it now.
Well, thank you for just ignoring my final wishes. All right.
But don't make me have to observe them, okay?
But, yeah, I'm not going there with that intent, but
All right.
you never know what happens. And Decker, apparently, Decker got his job. He didn't get his job by being a slouch.
Yeah, that's true. I think some of the more squishy people like me, just not getting hit's going to help a lot.
Yeah, not dying, not meeting the final death. Perfect way to go ahead and celebrate all this. But I cannot wait. I cannot wait for whatever's coming next after we get done with this shit. Milwaukee, though, all the places, I never thought Milwaukee was going to be it.
Looks like it's going to be a good ride. I mean, if we survive this one.
I think I'm going to buy the Brewers.
As you're moving on, you get just outside of Chicago, and suddenly there's an odd fog on the ground. Now, if you'll please look out the windows at this time, you'll see below you some fucked up ground shit. They call that the Goblin Roads. At this time, Rocky Air does not fly to the Goblin Roads, so please do not exit the vehicle at this time. And then suddenly, he drops the helicopter quick, throwing all of your undead stomachs into your throat, and then pulls it back up. That was just a test in case we had to go down unexpectedly. Please enjoy the ride at Rocky Air. And Tin the Ripper started to bend the seat from where he's gripping and pulling.
Look at you. You all right?
You all actually ride with this lunatic?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Being dead must do something strange to your ass, I tell you that.
Well, all the stuff that normally works doesn't work anymore, so it's kind of great.
Yeah.
Okay, if you say so. I'm not going great with that.
Didn't you like to ride roller coasters in real life?
Yes, roller coasters are attached to the ground. And last I saw, not driven by an absolute lunatic. And then Rocky again speaks. It's only crazy if you don't survive. Fly Rocky Air, best prices in the business.
You got to admit, he's right about that.
I've never had a near miss.
That's a little ominous.
Yes. You don't miss, you hit.
This is freemium service, so take it as you will.
And the place he's going to is actually a rooftop not far from the football stadium where you're supposed to meet. And the rest of the coterie, of course, gathered up there. And you all on top of the building. You hear the helicopter. You don't see it, but you hear it. A Black Hawk has a very distinctive sound. And then suddenly, as you're standing on this roof, up over the edge pops a Red Cross helicopter. Apparently he was flying awful low. For the rest of you, you had a death grip on the seats because he was doing some highly illegal by the FAA flying through the city. Like, he was taking it to the deck as he flew through it. Through the buildings, or not through a building, but through the gaps between buildings as he pops up on the roof. I would like to ask you to please remain in your seats until the pilot gives the all clear method. And then he settles it just as gently onto the damn helipad as the rest of the coterie outside waiting. I'd like to thank you all for riding Rocky Air. If you would please pop over to your local review site and give me a good review, we'd appreciate it. And remember, tips aren't needed. But if you're going to give me something, just the tip is fine. And then you hear him chuckle again.
Jackie actually walks up as they are unloading off of the helicopter. Thank you, Rocky, for getting them here safely.
Thank you, Rocky.
Roscoe, Lamar.
Thanks, Rocky.
And she waves her hand behind her, and you actually see it is a large fucking mansion. Welcome to your new home for now.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
I like it.
And you actually see that the helipad, as Rocky is lifting off once you get off, it is in the backyard where there is a dock at the end of the property that goes into the lake.
So he literally flew it like rooftop right up to your mansion and then popped over it.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little yard damage. It's okay.
It's all right. She has
landscaping.
She has landscaping for that.
Backwash on those rotors.
Come on inside. We will discuss the plan for tonight before we head out.
Right.
All right.
And welcome, Tendon Ripper.
Yeah, nice digs here. Jenny, why didn't you tell me we're going to a nice place like this? I would have worn my fancy jacket.
You are fine. I have a motorcycle gang in residence right now. You're fine.
Yeah, those are Hell's Angels.
Yes, they are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've tangled with them a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Who hasn't?
Indeed. So
Oh, speaking of which, right. Sorry, I just thought remembered something. She kind of grabs TR's arm and like arm locks it, and she's like, we'll meet up with you guys in a minute, because I forgot there's someone here he's not supposed to.
Oh, that's okay. I'll go and tell him to be on his best behavior.
Perfect.
Wait,
I totally
what?
Flipped completely past my mind.
And we walk in while Jenny's telling him.
Lamar will follow.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Lamar is going to follow Jackie.
What's this I'm not supposed to know about?
Oh, no. Jackie and the individual named Dread that you know you don't get along with. I totally forgot about that. He's here. He is kind of Jackie's security / fun on the side. But you don't need to worry about him. Okay? He's going to be on his best behavior as long as you're on your best behavior. Plus, as far as I'm aware, I don't know. He's got to keep the motorcycle ruffians in order. So
Look, first of all, come on. I'm not a child. I mean, act like it. But at least I didn't bring the twins with me, okay? Because they'd have Rochambeaued over that.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'd win against them. So
you would, but it'd be funny. But besides that, you told me I get to help y'all take out the fucker who's been running amok here, fucking up my kind.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down with that just because, look, you're a friend. Always want to come up here to Milwaukee. And, to be fair, I didn't have anything else going on tonight.
That is understandable. Look, I know you. I'll be honest. I was rooting for you in the gang to get Loden's dumbass, but that was not in the cards. So this is kind of like a conciliary, second place prize, as it were. Though, from what I understand, Jackie's hoping to clean up Milwaukee, and she wants to get some good relationship with the werewolves, and so everyone can be peaceful and happy and prosperous instead of killing each other for no fucking reason. So
I'm cool with that.
You are the perfect ambassador for that going forward. So
I got a question though. We're gonna be doing some fighting again like last time, right?
Yes.
Is Isabella around?
Yes, she is here. Are you hoping to shack up again for a quickie, or
getting in a fight tends to get the blood pumping, and maybe I can work another night of the wild side with her. I'll try.
Jenny just kind of like puts her arms out both on his shoulders and just kind of hangs her head, and then she looks up into his eyes. She's like, dudes are all the same. And she just turns around and she's like, I don't know why I was worried about you getting into a fight. You know what? Never mind.
Don't worry about me. Look, she's the one who put a hurting on me.
I wasn't worried about you. I'm saying I didn't want you and Dread getting into a tussle, and instead you're looking at a different tussle. You're thinking with your dick instead of your brain. Whatever.
It's the same head. Both of them do the thinking. It's okay.
Fuck.
I'm aware of it. I recognize my own shortcomings.
Jenny stops, turns around, looks at him. Is it actually short, or are you just turn a phrase?
Short, but really thick. Does that do it for you?
Oh, God.
And then he grins like I would tell you.
If I want it, you know what? I'm good. I'm real good right now, actually. And so Jenny turns back around and keeps on walking.
As he's walking up, I'm Grow. So you know what happens, right? We regenerate, we regrow things. So all of us are growers. And then he grins at you again.
She stops and she just kind of like, not super hard. She kind of just punches him in the gut, and she's just like, "Bro, just because you're a grower doesn't mean you need to be a shower."
I deserve that. It was fine. I'm cool with it.
Yeah, just saying. If you whip your dick out in here,
No.
it grows back.
See, I'm not. No. See, that's crossing the line. You don't do that unless they ask you.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I will be fair with you. Nobody's ever asked me to do that in a room full of people, so I haven't had a chance to do it.
I'm glad that you all understand the consent. Let's. Oh fuck! Times like this, I wish I could drink.
Damn, you can't drink? How about this? I'll make a deal with you. I'll drink for both of us. It's a big mansion. There's got to be some whiskey in here somewhere.
I've seen it. There is. Yeah, you can drink for me. That's fine. I'm just.
And the two of you head in. Isabella, while you've been distracted after going inside because Matthew has just arrived. And Jackie had the plane fly him back.
Does he know yet?
That Nicholas is gone. He knew immediately that something happened to Nicholas. Because the bond broke instantly.
She'll walk up to him and ask how he's doing.
I don't feel him anymore. He's gone. What happened?
He broke the law.
We've broken a lot of laws.
The Masquerade laws. A bit different.
I knew I shouldn't have left. I told him I shouldn't have left.
He did go a bit haywire near the end.
It's confusing. I've felt that pull to him for so long. I don't know. Can't process it at the moment. It's not there anymore. He's not there.
It's a lot to take in. You all have been together for a long time.
Yes, we have.
What are you going to do now? Just gonna ask you that.
Gonna die.
You don't have to.
I don't understand the alternative.
Well, there are 5 other kindred here right now. And that will at least actually.
You all would help me out with that?
I don't know if all of us would. I would.
Give me Isabella. Let's see. Let's go with manipulation and persuasion. Yeah.
So subterfuge comes with impeccable lies, and so we can go either way.
It's up to you which one you want to use. It's still the same because you could also go with negotiation on your persuasion for your specialty either way.
Okay. I'll go with persuasion then.
Yep.
This one.
Yep, either one would work. 7. Very nice. After some discussions about it, he's definitely willing to allow you to bond him. Or not to bond, to ghoul him at least. Though I think you have a little bit more than just the ghouling part.
I will let you know, Matthew, that bonding with the Toreador is a bit different. The pull can be a lot stronger.
You got enough successes that he doesn't even seem to hesitate, especially in his wounded emotional state at the moment.
Okay.
So you're going to let him drink from you.
Yep.
And
And
go ahead.
she's gonna do lingering kiss.
As he feeds from you, you do a single rouse check. Just give me a rouse check for your for him drinking. You don't get any hungrier. Nicholas, you've been tracking Matthew. You arrived just in time to see him drinking from Isabella in your ghost form. See Matthew drinking from her. And when he stops drinking, he's got a look in his eye. There's I'm not going to call it lust, but it's a hunger. As he looks at Isabella, as the addiction of lingering kisses hit him. You don't know she did lingering kiss, but you've not seen him look like that before.
In the surge of emotion, I think he would not really having control over his abilities quite yet. But I think he would instinctively activate weirdness.
On which target?
Spec-
Or on who?
Well, weirdness only affects living, so that would be Matthew.
Well, it's I will allow it to affect a vampire too, because you're still inflicting it's just odd things happening. I don't think that would only apply to people.
Okay.
So you could give Isabella sudden chills or something like that.
Oh yeah, he would do it to her then.
Isabella, as Matthew is finished, you suddenly get, it almost feels like something was crawling up your back. Icy cold, but it was just for a few seconds.
I feel like she could probably figure out this is something wraithy, because she's been around them enough with the madam. But if you don't think she could figure that out,
no, you had Isabella or Izzy fucking with you at one point.
Yeah.
And you've recognized when something ghostly happened. You don't know what, but something.
So she's gonna flick on Oblivion Sight.
Oh, very good. You're going to roll wits awareness. Matthew or Nicholas, please give me composure stealth.
Instinct supply?
Sure. We'll do an opposed on this one. This may give the game away real quick, huh? Oh, shit. And as a wraith, you no longer can surge like you could as a human. You try to hide as her eyes begin to turn black. Isabella, you see him standing there. Please describe Nicholas's idealized form as a wraith, because it doesn't always match what you were before.
It would be Nicholas at the age that he lost Izzy. So 18-ish, I think is
a very young Nicholas in the prime of his life.
Very sort of definitely has like that bookworm air to him. Dressed very similarly. But at that very specific moment when she would see him, it would be like a look of a mix of hurt, but then just like intense anger.
And one other thing you notice, Isabella, on his neck, glaring, very obvious, are 2 puncture holes. His death mark is a vampire's bite. He is going to be spending eternity with a vampire's bite on him from where you destroyed him.
Well, well, well. Who do we have here?
And Matthew starts looking around. Me, Matthew?
I mean, you've dealt with spirits long enough. It seems that dear Nick has arrived.
Nikki? Where?
And she'll just kind of like gesture.
Matthew can't see him at all.
Yeah, like instinctively, Nicholas would move towards him and like reach out to touch him, but then realizing he can't.
Yeah, you can't.
And then, like, immediately, as soon as that realization hits him, he sort of like maneuvers between the two of them as best as he can, staring daggers at Isabella.
Isabella's not going to let you do that.
Oh, you can look right through him. You see him with your
Yeah.
oblivion sight, but he's still see-through.
Yeah, so she is gonna put her arm around Matthew.
Ooh. It's been a long trip. I need to go lay down.
Of course. And she'll escort
With
him
your
to his
arm
room.
around him.
Yep.
And Nicholas, Matthew is leaning into her. The effect of lingering kiss is rough. It's very quick. He just leans into her. She takes him back to one of the rooms.
Yeah, Nicholas is at a complete loss. Like he doesn't have anything he can really do at this moment. So he's just yeah, I imagine that the shadow is getting
Oh, I'm tracking for
a
Shadow.
healthy boost right now.
Because the Shadow won't be able to speak for a while, but I'm remembering.
Yeah.
So, Isabella, you come out of there. The rest of the coterie is gathering because it's getting close to time as you bring Matthew, as you've left him to rest off a bit.
Jackie would like to instruct Dredd to handle the angels before Jenny and comes in with Tendon Ripper.
I'll make sure that when I put while you're in there handling your business, we make sure nobody else comes in. So we'll have a ring around the
perimeter?
place.
Yes, yes. And definitely that should keep them far enough that they won't really see everything going on.
Yep, that's the hope.
Yes. Otherwise, we will have to address it. But I can make them forget some things to a certain extent.
No, I'll make sure that they stay outside. We should be okay with that.
Good. Good. All right. One of Jenny's friends is here, just so you are aware. Be on your best behavior with him. A lupine by the name of Tendon Ripper.
I met him that night.
That he was at the fight, yes.
Yes.
He's assisting us again. He actually seeks no war with our kind. He truly doesn't want there to be wars with us. So, and he is more than happy to assist to take down Deca.
It's your choice. They're your allies, not mine.
Indeed.
I'll do my part.
And I appreciate all that you do. Be safe. And she gives him a kiss on the cheek.
And he gives you a kiss back. And as Jackie's coming back, Isabella's coming back from getting Matthew settled. And Isabella, I'm sure Nicholas is following at this point.
So that instinctive pull that he has towards Matthew, does he have that towards Isabella?
Do you? I can't answer that. Only you can.
I think he does, but I don't know if it's necessarily immediately I don't know if he feels it like a fetter or if it's just very specifically anger. So is it possible to not know? Or would he definitely
You would know
at
if you're
point?
in the presence of one. A fetter calls to you when you're in the presence of it. You instinctively when in the presence of one, know it's there.
Yeah, I don't think he, just based how we've been doing it so far, I don't think she would be.
Okay.
Because he hasn't felt that call to her. He felt it towards Matthew, and in this situation has found.
So do you stay with Matthew or do you follow her?
Oh, he's going to stay with Matthew because now he knows that this is a game she's playing, and he does not trust her.
Okay. So you can sit back and watch the scene progress as Isabella comes out or sit back. You're not in the scene as Isabella comes back out to meet with the coterie to get ready.
And we are in a room that is basically almost like a pub in the place. There's a very significant bar and some seating and, lounges and stuff like that.
And Tinder Ripper's got the whole bottle he's just sipping from.
So at 10 p.m., it will be at the football field of a high school on the other side of town. Dredd and his Hells Angels are going to be making a perimeter to ensure that any Anubai still loyal to him do not interfere. But he is going to keep them far enough away because they are not aware of everything. He is going to keep them far enough away that they don't see what we are doing. So, the tactics is going to be this. Tendon Ripper, you're a tough sucker. You can enter the melee as well, but primarily I want Genevieve and I taking point up close and personal with him. He is a combat gangrel. He has spent all his time.
Well, I know.
Oh, I know you do, but I'm explaining it to everyone. He has spent all his time, all his existence, fighting Tendon Rippers, Ken.
He's got a hell of a fucking kill list, to be fair.
I know.
If I'm part of the destruction of him, the elders would be off my back for quite a while.
I'm sure they would. And it is my desire to give you that opportunity. I would like Roscoe to you to focus on whittling down his ability to call upon his powers.
Understood. Can do that from a distance.
Lamar, I would like for you to try to keep him entangled.
All right, I can do that.
Isabella, I want you back and opening fire on him.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Jenny, I know you are a magnificent fucking fighter in your bear form. But it would be interesting to take him by surprise.
You know, I was thinking the same thing. I was always I haven't gotten to like actually jump on someone's ass without them seeing me coming in a while. It's really disappointing. So
And it is glorious when you do it. So I will be the distraction and you sneak up.
perfect.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I will say we might have an unexpected guest with our plans.
Oh?
We have a new wraith in our midst.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wait. Little brother,
Oh, brother, indeed.
is he here with us now?
You don't see him in the room. He didn't seem to leave Matthew's
I'm going to
room.
flip on Oblivion sight to see if I see him.
There's nobody in the room with you right now. Isabella, you saw him staying with Matthew.
No, I don't see him.
Last I saw him, he was with Matthew.
Okay. Well, pass along. I do not consent to him being inside of me either.
Well, it is a good thing I have another necromancer joining us once I take my praxis.
Excellent. I'm sure I will have a few questions to deal with this as well.
So, but first we must handle the business at hand. Getting my city. It has been made aware to me that Anastasia has been tipped off, and she has left town. So it should be just Dekka that we are dealing with, but that will be a considerable fight. Understand, there is a risk that any of us could fall to him.
We know how he's being delivered to us.
Knowing the one delivering him, he is going to be delivered in fighting form. And when that stunt is pulled, if we succeed and I get my praxis, I am declaring my first blood hunt on that asshole Bruja.
Oh, no need to leave him around looking for another city to declare his own practice on again.
Exactly. If he survives Chicago, his ass is forfeit.
Question for the group. With Decker, are we trying to ash him, or is someone looking to sample the goods before they're expired?
Honestly, it is only if it is a possibility. Our survival is the most important.
Jackie taking Praxis is more important to me, too, than this revenge plot. I'm a little salty after the last one, don't get me wrong, but at this point I owe Jackie.
If by chance he does get ashed instead, so help me, Isabella, I will deliver someone for you.
I appreciate it. I'm sure it'll happen at some point.
Are we ready?
Have you made your 5 yet, Kindred?
I have
Or will this be?
This will be 5.
Yeah, I
got
her,
one more last night.
Oh.
Yeah, Genevieve delivered.
Yeah. Was just paving the way for the Anubai to either shape up or ship out. So,
Hopefully they do not cause too much problem, but I know there was some that you didn't really deal with because they were loyal.
Yeah. Problems for tomorrow.
Exactly. Let's get through tonight. Let's hopefully survive taking him down. We do have body armor for anyone that needs it.
I will absolutely take some.
I recommend everyone from the backside, just in case. I will also wear it myself. I have some protections innate, but I want to make sure because he's going to be a hell of a hitter. He's going to make Brujas look like chumps.
Not hard, though.
It's not, but don't tell them that. They seem to think they are the biggest bullies on the block. Everyone knows that historically we always had Gangrel as war masters for a reason.
I mean, I know Toroidors can be quite bullies if they want, in a different way.
In different ways. All right. Tendon Ripper, is there anything you need?
I can take the bottle with me.
Absolutely. Hell, you can take another one if you want.
I don't want to get too drunk before a fight.
Okay.
Take one to celebrate after.
Can we talk about you celebrating with me after? Just
Depends
a
on how you
thought.
act. Depends how you act.
I'll take that as a maybe. Good enough. We'll go with that.
All right. Then let's go.
Lamar, shocked face.
Lieutenant Ripper looks at you. You haven't taken a walk on the wild side before? They wrote a whole song about it.
That was not what it was about.
It wasn't?
No.
Damn, I need to listen to it again.
No, it was about transgender people in New York City.
Damn, I gotta listen to the song again. Later, though.
Yes.
And you all pile up to head. It's a high school football. I'm not gonna call it a stadium. It's a high school football field.
It's a field.
Before we get into the scene, who's rousing for what? Let's get all the rouses out of the way so that we can get it handled ahead of time so that we're doing it. Nicholas, you hear everybody leaving the mansion. Do you follow or do you stay with Matthew?
If it's obvious that she's not bringing Matthew with, he's going to follow.
Okay. You're a ghost. It's easy to follow.
Isabella will do vicissitude.
Okay. What are you going to vicissitude? What are you going to stat? Are you going to take away and give back to what?
I want to see how many successes she gets first.
Okay. So yours is going to be resolve plus protean.
Then plus 2 or 3. We talked about this.
Plus 2 dice now. Because of blood potency, you get 2 extra dice on top of that. And if you surged resolve, you could add 3 more on top of that.
Reading Shatta, it has to be done in response to an attack.
You can activate it ahead of time, I thought.
No.
I swear, I thought you
At
could.
the bottom, this power may only be used while toughness is active and can be used in response to an...
You have to activate toughness first.
Yes, which I will do.
Okay, and then you can use it in response or you can have it already up.
I will do it in response.
Okay, that way you... But if you do that in response, you can't use any other disciplines that combat turn.
Right.
Okay.
Surge, resolve, plus 2.
Because especially if I'm failing rouse checks like that.
Remember, blood potency lets you do some rerolls.
Oh, that's right. Toughness is a second.
And for you, Isabella, you can also reroll if you fail a rouse check on a level 1 or 2 power.
And I still get the same freaking result.
Oh, yeah, it's one of those nights.
That's being weird.
Okay, and I will also surge stamina.
Why? Okay. I'm struggling.
Man, it's one of those nights.
And I succeeded that one.
Okay, so I just want to make sure all the dice rolled. Okay, so that plus the surge plus 2 for potency. Okay, then I will rouse for vicissitude. Then I will rouse for the surge. If I don't say it out loud, I'm gonna like mess it up. Okay. So she can only do 2 things because of protein level. She will move 1 strength over to deck. Actually, she'll move 2 strength over to dex is what she'll do.
Okay. So you've slimmed down your muscle mass to make yourself faster.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. I like that.
I will also rouse dex. Can I surge? I can't surge 2, can I?
Nope.
Okay.
Only one can be
So
surged.
I'll do stamina. Stamina's
You can switch them as you fight, of course.
right. But then it takes away the stamina.
Right,
One. So I'll
correct.
keep the stamina one done.
Okay.
Because I prefer to have the extra health.
Roscoe, are you getting balls caress ready, or are you just going to not plan to be in melee?
I wrote rouse for toughness just in case, but I'm going to stay out of melee as much as possible.
Okay, good plan.
Sorry, I
Everybody get
surged for claws, toughness, unseen passage, preemptively for bear. I'll activate it once I'm out of the car. Roused my dex, and is there something else I'm forgetting here?
Everybody rolling in, set up.
She's also going to surge for dex since
Okay.
firearms.
If you're already at 5, you can't surge past that, correct?
No, you can't surge past 5. You have to use the only one that lets you go past 5 is Actually, don't wait a minute.
Is it blood potency that
I know if you have prowess from pain, you can go well past 5. I will let you surge past 5. Because otherwise, anyone that has 5 stats kind of makes it pointless to ever surge.
Right.
I was going to say that
the
runes
surge just adds
vicissitude.
3 to the rolls.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to surge, I will let you go past 5.
Her dex was also at 5 because of vicissitude. So
Right.
just so you're
So-
aware, it's not just his.
Yes, you can surge past.
Yeah, Lamar will surge for wits.
Sharpen that quick thinking. I get it. As you all are pulling up and finishing your rolls, what is your plan to enter the football field? Just gonna roll in deep?
You know what? Why don't I scout out the facility before we go in?
That's using your noodle.
Okay, you can do that.
Isabella will also get armor from Jackie and then the highest fire handgun that she can get from Lamar.
Yeah, Lamar's giving her like a Desert Eagle or something that hits.
Give me a second. I'm rolling some stuff here. There you go. Okay. Let's see. Roscoe, you've got 5. What questions do you have when you're looking through the place as you branch out from your body?
Is Decker here?
You scan around the field. The first thing you find is there's a dead body, bloody. Looked like its throat was ripped out right in the center of the field. No other people were here. The body is very fresh.
Okay. The next one is well, what kind of body is it? Kind?
Your guess would be a human by the blood pool. Not as much blood there as there should be. Somebody did a very messy feeding right on the 50-yard line.
Okay.
As you spiral out, though, you don't see anyone else there.
No one.
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, this is only what's visible to me through normal sight, not like sense the unseen.
If
or
you want to
anything.
use sense the unseen, you'll have to roll a resolve all specs.
He can do that while
Yes,
while
he
he's
can. He can
clairvoyant.
use it through his
Yeah.
clairvoyance. So resolve all specs. And because it's all specs, you get your power die bonus. Which is only 1 die, but it's 1 more die than you had. Six. For a brief moment, there was a shadow of something large lurking and moving around the place, but you only saw it for a second.
Okay, where do I think I saw it?
Lurking around the home touchdown, the end zone, but it was moving.
Okay.
Very large, whatever it was. You only barely saw it, and then you lost it again.
Really, barely. All right, so I'll come out of my trance and just let everybody know. At first, all I saw out on the field was a body that looks to have been fed from.
Yes, he's probably slaked his hunger as low as it can be.
And there was no one or nothing else anywhere in the facility. But I did have a second look, and I saw some shadows, something really large around the touchdown zone.
Jenny, perhaps you're not the only invisible bear.
Wow. Copyright infringement.
We shall sue him if he survives, but I don't think
he will hear from my lawyers, and they are deadlier than me.
So he's there, obviously waiting for us.
Of course he is. Thank you, Roscoe, for checking. All right. Well, if he's waiting for us, we might as well not keep him waiting, yes?
Nope. Let's get this done.
And Jackie takes some steaks that Lamar's handed her, and she actually basically puts them in her belt behind her because she's got her sword cane, but she'll keep those as backup. Just in case.
Okay. And as you all step through, this is not an actual stadium, but as soon as you get past the bleacher area, Tendon Ripper starts shifting.
Jackie's going to basically try to sense the unseen.
Resolve all specs for you as well.
All right.
As Tendon Ripper's, his clothes don't rip. It's a nice little trick he has as he shifts form into about 8.5 feet tall of muscle, fur, and claws.
Or would sense the beast work better?
Since the beast is a little harder to target.
Okay, got you.
Lamar, you've seen one of these before because you shot at one of these once in the null zone that time.
And I get +1 to disciplines or +2?
Plus, what's your?
3.
3? I have to look at my table real quick. Blood potency? 3 is still only 1 die to discipline bonus. Got to have 4 to get that second die. That's really the big advantage of 4, by the way, is the second die.
It was supposed to help with the oblary too, but...
Wow, that's terrible.
Nope, you don't see him. Don't see anything.
Nope, I don't see shit. But she's looking directly at the end zone that Roscoe indicated.
Okay.
Come now, Mark. We know you're here.
Okay, so what is your layout on the field? Let's get who's grouped up where. Jenny, you're an invisible Jenny Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How is people laid out? I want to know.
I want to
spacing your placement.
I think Etienne and Peter are in the bleachers.
Okay.
So they are not on the field.
Yep, we'll put those over on the bleacher area. Cool.
So, they're also shooting, right?
Yes.
So then Isabella's going to be with them.
Okay.
In fact, Lamar gives Isabella the bag. It's just like with all the guns, it's like, use whatever you need to use.
And I promise I won't use it on you.
I'll take that.
Tendon Ripper's on the field. Roscoe, where are you?
I'm going to be up, not necessarily up with Etienne and Peter, but up sort of in the bleachers.
So you're going to be on a different part of the bleachers.
Yeah, I don't want to be too close to him in case.
But in line of sight once he...
You don't want to be a tempting target.
Right.
Got it.
Right.
Jackie and Lamar, what are you doing?
Jackie is moving towards the end zone with Tendon Ripper.
Okay. So Jackie and Tendon Ripper are together. We'll put you actually over here. That works good here. And where's Jenny at? Invisible, but curious.
She's kind of shadowing Jackie and Tendon Ripper some, but she's kind of keeping herself in between so that if he shows up near any of the other individuals, she can move in their direction faster. So
more like over between the bleachers and them, but shadowing, so slightly behind, but kind of running interference. And where's Lamar going to be? Is Lamar going to be on the field, or is he going to be somewhere else?
He's going to be on the field because given my reading of arms, I have to be
within a certain distance.
Yeah, to use them on him effectively. So
behind Jackie and Tendon Ripper, but not
behind the front line.
Yep, that's Jackie and Tendon Ripper.
Yep. So
And as you all move in here, there's nothing at first, but I'm going to need Jackie, Tendon Ripper, Lamar, and Jenny all to make Dex Athletics.
Death Athletics works
Dex Athletics too. Dex Athletics, please.
Does acrobatics count?
No, because you have no chance to know this is coming.
Okay.
For me, do I use my bare physical stats or do I use my actual dex stat?
Your bare
Wow,
physical.
that is terrible. Okay, we're going to try to get something on a willpower because I got literally nothing. All right. I'm about to get hit, y'all.
Let's see what we got. Jackie's got 1.
One.
Okay. Lamar's got 3. Nice. Jenny with an 8.
Shit. Okay, Jackie's going to have to be able to change into animal form.
Okay. So nothing is there at first. Then there's a loud crash. Behind Jackie and Tendon Ripper. The force of it. Jackie, you had 1.
Mm-hmm.
Your toughness is 5, right?
Yep.
The force of it knocks you, first of all, completely from your feet.
Okay.
Normally, you would take 7 damage, but I'll make your 5 off it. You take 2 superficial.
Was that from him or from debris?
That was from the effects of him hitting the ground. He used a power called Crash Down.
Is that considered a melee attack?
It is considered a superficial damage from the
Area effect?
area effect.
Okay, so that doesn't count for
It's like a 10-foot circle around him that gets
Okay.
hurt with it.
Okay, that's fine. I'll take 2 superficial.
Jenny, you take none and do not end up on your ass. Lamar, do you have you have fortitude? Or toughness, I should say. Or not? Let's see. He's got toughness, so you've got 2. Lamar had 3 successes. That's 5 minus 2. Lamar, you take 3 superficial as he lands there. And you fall on your ass. So Jackie and Lamar don't get an attack this turn. Neither does Tendon Ripper because he actually took the brunt of it too. The only one who gets to react to a Decker standing there as a giant hulking bear with massive claws is Jenny and then everybody in the bleachers.
So he's in bear form.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Big old grizzly.
Gotcha. Fantastic.
I mean, Isabella will open fire.
Okay.
Sure, the other 2 do too.
I will let the shooters were already ready, so they're less surprised. So go ahead. I will let you all start doing some shooting.
Does this count as a handgun? I don't know anything
Yes.
about guns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Desert Eagle is a handgun.
It's a very big handgun, but it's a handgun.
It's a hand cannon, but it's a handgun.
I wasn't sure because of how big it was.
No, it's
Okay.
still a handgun. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dex and
Yeah, that was my Toreador's weapon of choice.
surge and
You don't get many rounds in a chamber, but it's a 50 caliber slug that
Yes,
slams
it
into
is.
somebody.
That does massive damage.
wait, no, I don't get
And
the
if you're
+2.
human, it
It's not
fucks
on
your
this.
wrist up quickly.
Mm-hmm. That's so pretty. Got Jenny with an 8 and Isabella with that 8's not you. Okay. Isabella with a 7.
I'm tempted to willpower it.
Go for it. Shit.
I'm gonna willpower it. Oh, go! Oh, something popped up. Go away.
No, look at all those dice that just got rolled in secret.
Oh yeah, because he's stacked.
That was good.
10. Nice.
No crit, but 10.
Yeah.
10. Pretty good. Pretty damn good. You fire off. This bear is moving quicker than it should. You've not seen, even Jenny Bear doesn't move like this unless she's blinking. But you do manage to land a shot on him, hitting his hide. Doesn't seem to have slowed him down any, but he did get hit. He had 8 successes, so you did beat him. I'll give you that.
Makes me glad I willpowered then.
Mm-hmm.
Storyteller,
Yes.
I should not be on my ass. I have cat's grace. In order, I should automatically pass any Dex Athletics based roll needed to keep my balance.
That wasn't to keep your balance, it was the attack on it. I'll let you stand on your feet, though you still took the damage.
That's fine.
You ate the damage
I can
for
go last, but
Okay, I'm fine
I
with
was
that.
staggered, but I wasn't.
We'll go with that.
Okay.
Cat's grace, I'll let that affect you.
Okay.
Sure. And we'll roll for Peter and then...
I had fleetness. I should have thought of that.
I just looked down. I'm like, I know I got celerity 5. This should help.
Peter and Etienne shoot with the bullets just hitting the field. The bear is moving too quickly, weaving around a bit. And out of character, he's also using the power from the player's guide weaving.
Mm-hmm.
This makes him very difficult to hit people. Roscoe, I will let you fire off yours.
Okay, now I do
which
know
is
the difference.
Extinguish Vitae, right?
That's right. Yep. And I do know the difference between Ginny and Decker, right?
Oh, yes. He's a giant grizzly bear.
Okay.
I don't think Jenny, we joked about it being a grizzly bear. I thought Jenny was a big black bear. Same stats, just different look.
Okay. Let's see. In blood source.
Intelligence and blood sorcery versus his stamina and composure, huh?
Wreck him, Roscoe.
Get him.
You got 4 so far.
Yeah, we'll power that.
You call on your blood sorcery. For a second there, you thought it worked. Almost. He beat you by only 1. He actually got lucky on his limited pool with a crit. Sorry to disappoint you. Now, that's everybody up there. Lamar's on his ass. Jenny can do something. And Nicholas, you're staying out for now? You just interrupt when you want to unleash a power.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Okay. So, Jenny? You coming in to do the fight?
Yeah. So since she's still invisible, she's gonna just debating if I'm like, do I don't really want to roll for blink, so I'm not gonna blink. She's just gonna run at him, hoping that he doesn't necessarily you know what? She's gonna activate Silence of Death as she takes off at him so he didn't hear her coming, her footsteps. So
okay.
And she's going to attempt to basically just like either she's gonna not bear hug him, but try and like just tackle him / attach herself to him so that she can maybe kind of wrangle him a little bit is her goal. So
okay, give me composure subterfuge real quick, please.
Composure subterfuge. Where's composure? Composure. Where's subterfuge?
And add your power die bonus, of course, please.
Where is subterfuge? Oh, there it is. I see it. Never mind. Okay, I got it. So my power die, I'm blood potency 4, so that's plus 2.
Yes.
Okay. So plus 2. Subterfuge. This is important. I'll fucking willpower it.
Okay. Willpower 2 dice. As you move in to attack, at the last minute, he seems to sense the danger he's in. Since the beast does allow you to do that when somebody's coming in close like that. it means it's an actual attack. So I will let you roll your attack on it. If you're tackling, you get to roll your brawl, which is what? It's 12 dice, correct?
It's 7 plus 3 plus 5. So 15
That's
dice.
15 dice. Yep. Okay.
So
Jenny Bear is a magnificent thing.
she'll willpower. I am gonna willpower. So
And I'm assuming you are using your feral weapons, of course.
yeah, she activated claws in the car.
Yep.
So damn, I didn't crit, but
You got 10. As you move in, the bear is quick. He only had 6 successes, though. So it gives you a margin of 4. Your claw weapons count as +2, which makes it a 6. And then I can subtract his toughness as your claws cut into him. And it scores gashes in the bear's hide. Jackie, you can attack this now.
This is considered he's already done his attack, yes?
Yes, all he can do now is
Defend.
he's not able, he'll lose his die finally against defending against you, but he won't be able to do damage if he beats you.
Okay, I am going to lightning strike him with my sword.
Okay. I'm going to invoke lightning strike.
I'll rouse for it. I get hungry. Of course I do.
So let's see what Jackie gets.
Trying to get all my shit.
Your attack would be
I got it.
you get +1 for pack tactics.
Oh shit.
roll one more die.
Okay, I will. Oh, hang on. Well, yeah, I'll do the willpower first and then I'll roll one more die. That's what I'm talking about.
So 9 successes.
9 successes. And his defense is 1.
Mm-hmm. You managed to get a good shot in on him. But he moves quicker than he should. He has also activated lightning strike, though he wasn't expecting it. So I'm giving him, you still scored a hit. This turn. Next turn, he's going to completely nullify your lightning strike.
Oh, that's fine. Next turn, she's not using it.
Yep.
She was just doing it because he's gone first this time. So
Mhm.
next time she's using
So
it.
it looks like everyone, Lamar missed his turn, Jenny missed, or Jenny did theirs, Tender Rip missed turn. It's the next round. What is everybody doing?
Continuing to shoot.
I am not. Oh, I'm sorry. Just for Jackie, she's not rousing anything. She is just going to attack.
Okay.
Lamar's going to minor action with rapid reflexes and get off the floor.
Oh, I count you as getting up last round. That you were put on your ass
Okay.
and you spent the round getting up, so you can fight normally this turn.
Yeah, Lamar's going to try to tangle him up.
You're going to summon your arms to Amram. Okay. Airman. Okay. That's yours. Roscoe, I assume extinguish Vitae again.
Yes, that's correct.
Jenny, straight bear fight.
Yep, she's gonna keep doing it. Hope no one shoots her.
Isabella shooting. Jackie, what is Jackie doing?
Sword.
Sword.
And I'm going to be ready to invoke fucking shatter as soon as he tries to hit her.
The bear, it turns on Jenny. Let's do our melee rolls, Jenny.
Real quick,
Yes.
with Pandemonium, can with befuddlement specifically, can I make them confused as to which bear they're aiming at?
One person,
Okay.
a target.
But I'm saying, like, if I used it on somebody that, let's say, is shooting towards two bears,
You could make them not know who they're actually shooting at with befuddlement.
not
Yes,
It's
okay.
only one shooter, though.
one
not all
shooter,
three
right?
of
One
us.
person.
No. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine.
I know what he's planning. I see what it is. I see what you did there. And it is a resisted roll. So who are you aiming it at?
Isabella.
Isabella, roll your intelligence. Make it an intelligence check. Just throw your straight
Just-
intelligence
oh.
dice. Yep.
I can't surge that, or I
Nope,
can't.
because you don't know it's coming at all. So just roll
Oh.
straight intelligence.
Oh, why do I have 4 dice? That's not right. Hold on, I'm dropping it because it's making me drop it, but I should only have 2, I think.
Yeah, because you selected just intelligence, it just double rolled it. Wait a minute, but does Isabella have fortify the inner facade or unswayable mind?
No.
Okay. Too bad. It would give you a resistance against that because it's affecting your mind. So just roll 2 dice. Now, Nicholas don't know who you're shooting either, so I will determine if you hit who it ends up hitting with a random 10-sided. Okay. You got a success. So what's your roll wits pandemonium real quick, Nick?
I just did.
How many you got?
It's 5
3?
dice. It's
Okay.
5 dice altogether.
So you made your check this turn. This turn, Isabella, you can fire as normal.
Oh,
You're under the effect for 2 more turns after this. You got to make your intelligence. You have to succeed in an intelligence check every turn to maintain your targeting. Otherwise,
Okay.
it's different.
Is it just 1 to succeed?
1 to succeed, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you're good
Thank-
this turn. Nothing bad.
Should I go ahead and do my fire roll then?
Yeah,
since
if you
we're-
want to ahead of time, go ahead.
Okay.
Ginny, you have 10? No. That's a crit.
Yeah, it's 10 after the crit though, so should be.
Yeah, it's 10 after the crit because there was a crit on the first roll and then the willpower just added a 3rd crit, not a 4th to get the
Gotcha.
double hit. So 10.
Yeah.
As Jenny goes to fight the bear, the Decker is obviously quite skilled. Jenny is no slouch at fighting either. I'm double checking real quick before I announce everything here. And you seem quite evenly matched, but he does manage to get barely a hit on you. But by barely a hit, because he only beats you by 1 die, Feral Weapons is a +2 brawl. That's 3 damage. Prowess adds 5 to that. You take 8 aggravated as the claws tear you to bits.
I don't. I have Defy Bane active. So
Okay, so you can convert how many of that?
It
I think it's up to your fortitude
I
rating.
think it's up to my fortitude.
So you take 4 superficial, 4 aggravated
Okay.
off that hit.
Track this on the.
And remember to track it with your bear health, not
Yeah.
yours.
So why is this not adding on here? I can't add stuff to the bear tracker for some reason. So
I will create a second bear tracker and add it to it, or just adjust your health to be. Let me see here real quick.
I actually rolled the wrong thing.
Give yourself 8 health plus whatever your fortitude resilience is giving you, and then we'll just adjust it after the fight back down to whatever it was normally, unless you have more naturally, and then we'll go with your natural one. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Goes the gear. I'll give you 1 more health box, and then you have 4 fortitude, right? There's your health.
Yeah, I have
there's your health.
4
track.
Okay.
Now you can just give yourself 4 superficial and 4 aggravated.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go.
Okay.
We'll just track it that way. Nice and easy.
Yep. It's all right, guys. I'm dead.
No, not yet. So, that was that attack. Now let's handle everybody else's as we go around, because Decker's done his shit. Now it's just everybody else. Right?
I got 4 on my attack with my Sword King.
Okay. Oh, that's not what I want. Come on, give me my right dice. He has 1 less die against Jackie now, because, you know. You got 4?
Mm-hmm.
You cut, but because of the melee between him and Ginny moving around so much, Bear doesn't even get any kind of blow on him. Lamar, go ahead and let's activate your Arms of Amram. Let's get that going into play. Araman, sorry, I keep calling it Amram, it's Araman. You roll Wits Oblivion. And if you've surged your wits, which you did, you get your dice to that. Plus you get your power dice. So get ready for a lot of damn dice to be thrown. Holy shit.
Okay, fuck, that's hot.
12 dice.
We call that a wrap, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes,
He
we
gets to
do.
resist with Resolve Composure.
He got a little of that.
Oh, sorry, he gets his power bonus. These shadowy tendrils, as they form up, they're not like what you normally see, not with that kind of fucking roll. That's critical. The pure nightness of them. They whip around almost as if the shadows themselves are angry
Mm-hmm.
and proceed to grab this bear, locking it in place. Now's when the pain comes.
Light them up, ladies and gentlemen.
Because now Tender Ripper is going to fuck him up.
Tinder Ripper comes in with his massive claws, cutting huge rents.
That's Ag.
In his body is this giant wolf man creature rips into him. So we've covered Jackie, Tendon Ritter, Lamar, Jenny, Isabella, and I saw Nick Roscoe's roll. I will roll to resist you real quick just to get that done. Let me resolve. I got so much shit open right here. Y'all making me open all the windows. Let me find where Roscoe went.
It was 8.
8? Yeah, but I got to pull it up to know what I'm resisting with because I forget again. Stamina, composure. You got 8. And he resisted. This time you feel your blood sorcery take hold as the hunger starts gnawing more at Decker. Okay. Isabella, did you roll?
Yeah, 7 with a crit.
7 with a crit. Unfortunately, he doesn't get to defend this round. But it's 7 with a crit. But thankfully, his toughness still helps him some, though your bullet does hit pretty good as these shadowy arms and tendrils have him. Now I'm rolling Etienne and Peter.
Etienne,
Yep.
Yeah.
Peter and Etienne. This time, both of their bullets strike home. Though they didn't do as good as you did. As the bullets tear into him, causing more damage. That's this round. He's still up. Now, he is grappled. You can attempt to stake if he's grappled. A bear's heart's hard to find, but he is grappled. Yes, Nicholas.
Arms requires Lamar to keep
Yes, Lamar can't.
concentration, correct?
Yep.
All right, I know what Nicholas wants to do next.
You're going to break the arms, or unless he makes an intelligence check. We'll see. We'll get to that in a minute.
I'm going to go ahead and make mine so I don't forget.
Okay, go ahead and make yours now.
Cool.
At this point, it is clear Decker Bear, he's not doing well. He is really, his bear body's as fucked up as Ginny's is already.
Mm-hmm.
Isabella, you made one. You did not. You can have control of your actions again this turn. So everyone doing the same plan. Lamar, you are concentrating, maintaining arms.
Maintain hold.
Okay. So I need you to roll immediately your Wits Oblivion again. I got to see if he can.
Oh, so
break the arm.
Surge and everything.
Yep, stays in.
And Jenny reminded me that I did miss a die last turn, so here we go.
This is for those who don't understand. I personally believe Armor Airman is one of the most broken abilities in V5 because all you can do is resist with Resolve and Composure, which is capped. Even if you have perfect stats, you're capped at 10 versus a fucking silly pool, and then you're grappled, which counts your defense as 1.
Definitely willpower that.
Yeah, you couldn't try to willpower that.
That's what I'm talking about.
But not a full crit, but it does push it to
7.
7. He manages barely to break free of them this turn. He got crits on his dice. Everyone's actions. Same, right?
Because Jackie
But
is
someone.
holding off in case she needs to do shatter.
Oh, got it.
Now, because he broke free, Gavin, you see him turn towards you. You know he's going to attack you. You have the option to maintain him and attempt to re-grapple this turn, or you can try to defend yourself.
I'm going to try to re-grapple him.
Okay. We're going to let him try roll again for your attack to see if he breaks free.
Ooh, that blood sorcerer is doing his shit.
Oh, yeah, that's not looking good for him on that part.
No. He rousing good shit soon.
So go ahead and give me your roll again, Lamar, with all those fucking dice. Since he's turning to you, we'll deal with yours first, because yours is going to be rather important to this. Oh, he counts as crippled now.
I was gonna let one of you guys use it, but I think Lamar might have to use his merit right now.
Go for it. Go for it. Please do. Please do. So you automatically get a messy crit.
Yeah, so whatever you roll, we're going to count you as having 2 more successes and as a critical.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see what you can get. Probably not good for him. Let's see. For the viewers there, I warned the players this is probably going to be the toughest fight they've gone up against.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Decker is a.
He's done more damage in one fight than all the others, I think, combined, just about.
Yeah, he's a beast.
In one hit.
Oh, Jackie knew going in that this wasn't going to be easy.
Yeah, that one hit would have killed Isabella.
Mm-hmm.
One hit can do bad things to Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
See what Lamar gets. I'm waiting on his roll. Is it giving you a fit tonight? How many did you roll last time? Let's see.
Yeah, select your discipline and then
15 dice.
roll. Yeah.
Or just right-click the die at the bottom and select 15 and drag it on chat.
Yeah.
You had 15 dice last time. Roll 15 dice again. Nice and easy. All you got to do is right-click the black die, select 15, drag it to the chat window.
Yep.
I do that often when I know what the amounts are, because then I don't have to go and hunt down and click plus boxes and drag. If I know the dice, I just grab the dice and roll. Like that. There you go. That's
and
good
then
enough.
if you want a willpower, you can actually
You can willpower.
just roll 3.
Yep. I count the last 3 when you do it like that as your hunger ones. So you've got lots. You could willpower 3 of them.
But you also got 2 as a messy crit on top of that.
Yep.
So you got a 4 plus 7. Ooh, damn.
Nope. There's a
crit there.
4 there. Yep.
4,
2 crits then,
5,
wouldn't it?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 4 more. So that's 15.
7, 8, 9, 10. No, he got 7 plus the 2 on the willpower, or plus 1 of them off the willpower first. We just count 1 of them first.
Yeah, that's 4. 5.
No, 7 plus 1 off the willpower. We're not counting the crit yet. I'm going to come back to the crit.
Okay.
So he got, if you count 6 plus 1, that makes 7. Then he got 1 crit,
That's
which is 11.
11.
1 more crit.
15.
Well, the other is just 2 extra. It's 13 dice. You got
Why
13
would it be 2 extra?
because it counts as 2 successes with a messy crit. That's all. Counts as 2 successes.
Okay. So it's
So he
13.
got 13 successes.
Still 13.
13 successes.
Okay,
Now, unfortunately, you just got lightning striked. So he hits you before you managed to grapple him.
Yeah, he is so trying to pick off Jackie's people.
No, in this case, he realized what the danger is.
Mm-hmm.
Lamar's arms, he can't fight.
Mm-hmm.
Crashes into you, Lamar. You don't have, let me see, you got fortitude?
Toughness and
You
resilience.
got toughness, but only 2. Ooh. Lamar, you take 6 aggravated as he hits you. And then after you take those 6, remember you also had 3 superficial, so add your 3 superficial back at the back. You are almost dead. But with that kind of a roll, even though he slammed you hard and hurt you bad with his claws, you've managed to maintain your grip on the arms of Amram on him. He has 1 die to defend against Jenny and against Jackie.
But doesn't he also do damage because of his potence?
He had to reestablish the grapple.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's got to keep it maintained to keep the damage going.
Okay.
But he's managed to eliminate Decker's dice pool again this turn after getting hit once.
Now that he's grappled because he's moved, Jackie is going to blink and she's going to try to take his fucking head off.
You going to do that? He has 1 die to defend.
Yeah.
Jenny, go ahead and do your roll.
And she got 8 with a crit on
Everybody do your rolls. He has 1 die.
She already did her roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
think most of us have already.
8 with a
Yep.
crit.
Let me scroll up. There was Lamar's. Isabella, you got 5, which means you did
No,
a
it's
4.
10 with a crit.
Oh, yeah, damn. Oh, yeah, this ain't going well.
Oh,
for
no,
him.
he's going to die.
I also did my thing for Lamar to lose his concentration.
Okay, Lamar, give me an intelligence check real quick. 2 dice. That's all, just 2 dice. And that is your 3rd use of a power. You only have 1 pathos left, by the way.
Mhm.
You passed.
Good.
You can feel something, your head swooning. You don't know if it's from the hit or something else, but it's really hard to concentrate right now. But you succeeded.
And did Isabella also make her check?
She made hers
first?
this
I
turn
rolled
too.
it first so he wouldn't forget.
Yep. Looking at all these successes, I'm going to be fair. Decker does not survive this round.
Jackie literally blinks and launches herself on top of this fucking bear that's wrapped up in arms of Araman. And then she literally swings her fucking sword across his neck and his head rolls.
Please, real quick, give me a Dex Athletics roll real quick. I need one. No acrobatic. There's a reason. We'll see.
Is this to keep my balance?
No, Oh, no. Just trust me on this. Just roll it.
Okay.
It's nothing bad for Jackie.
Fuck it.
1.
I'll do a willpower.
Okay. It's based on what other people were doing this turn.
2.
2. As you're lopping the head, Tendon Ripper was also in Krynos form
Shit, going after him.
trying to pounce on him.
Mm-hmm.
And your blade does catch Tendon Ripper, but it's not a silver blade. So
No, it doesn't do much damage.
it
'Cause
gets
she-
a gash in him
But
that
it,
immediately starts closing.
right, because she did not bring the silver blade to fight a vampire.
Now, nobody has said, Isabella, they're trying to stop to stake him or to otherwise keep him alive.
Basically, Jackie was on the verge of frenzy from him harming all her people.
So it's at this point between Jenny Bear ravaging him, the arms holding him, all the gunshots, which don't miss because he can't move, and Jackie lopping his head off. It is at this point Tendon Ripper, or not to Decker, is destroyed. And before let's finish this scene before we go to break. Fuck it, we're going to finish the scene. It's the final episode. It goes as long as it goes, right?
And once that fucking head flies off his shit, and she accidentally overswings and hits fucking Tendon Ripper, I am the motherfucking queen of this city.
Meanwhile, while all of this is happening, Nicholas is just laughing at Isabella losing out again.
She
Did
can't hear
Isabella
you.
hear that? Oh.
Oh, I know.
Nobody can hear
I
him,
know.
so he doesn't have a way yet to talk across the veil. As he falls, Tendon Ripper gets up, looks at where Jackie cut him as it heals up. He growls a bit. Let me make a roll. This would really suck if I fail this roll.
I will so fucking shatter on him.
And it starts as a growl, but then it turns into some odd laugh, like chuckle, as the wound closes up.
Mm-hmm.
And he begins to shift back. Lamar, you are horribly fucked. I mean, you're alive, but you're horribly fucked. Jenny.
Jenny healed the superficial before
Superficial?
she starts shifting out of bear form because
Okay.
she knows she can feel it in her soul that she needs to do that. So
And as you shift back, Jenny is mangled still. You're over half your health bar. Your current health bar is aggravated. Your normal health bar was
it was
7.
the full track 7. Yeah. She actually kind of drops onto her knees in like Jenny form and is just like she drops on her knees. She kind of leans forward. She's got her hands on the ground. She's just kind of like, she looks like she's kind of would be just screaming fuck, but she's not saying anything. So yeah.
Lamar, you get up, shattered rib cage, shattered arms. You're pretty mangled, but alive. Well, undead. You took a hell of a hit. I don't think Lamar has ever been hit that hard, ever.
No, he has not. And he kind of just looks at everyone like, all right, well, let's not do that ever again. Oh, fuck.
Only if you want to take more cities.
I think
Bella just kind of like loosely prances down the stairs because she took no damage and is perfectly fine.
I'm going to finish the one I have before I ask for another.
Tendon Ripper got something for that. He pulls out a flask that somehow shifts with him. You need a drink, man.
I don't drink.
And he gets a grin on his face. You need a drink, man.
He's a haughty
Oh.
one.
You're offering. Yeah, you know what? I'll take one, sure.
You take a sip off him. He gets a glazed look in his eyes because the kiss is pleasurable.
Fucking feels good.
You can take 2 hunger off immediately. Boom. 1 sip, 2 hunger gone. Though you feel the edge of that rage that sets in you now, you're going to be more likely to frenzy for a month. but one sip is too hunger. And Tendon Ripper gets a look in his eyes that, Isabella, you've seen that look before. He really likes being fed on, apparently. Because the kiss is close to orgasmic. Close, not quite. Close.
Why
Least if
else
not
would he hang
Nicholas.
out with Kindred so much?
Jenny kind of falls on her side and she's kind of looking over at Lamar and Tendon Ripper. She's like, God damn. And Isabella's right there. She's just like laying there talking. Like
Talking shit.
You think I care?
And Tendon Ripper's like, I've got more for her later if she wants it.
at least he didn't whip his tiny dick out. Fuck.
Lamar will reluctantly disengage. Hey, I will hear no slander against this man.
And Tendon Ripper looks at you, Jenny. I know you were checking it out when I was in my war form.
He's a fucking grower and a shower. God damn it.
Because in war form, he has no clothes. He's just...
Yeah. She rolls onto her back. She's just like, fuck.
Lamar will work to heal his superficial.
Okay, that's a rouse check, and it heals for you. I forget how much it was. Let's see. I'll pull my table up. It always works just to pull the table up. Your blood potency is 3, which I think means 1 rouse will get you 2 superficial gone per rouse check. There you go. There's 2 superficial gone. Oh, wrong direction. There you go. Let's see. Let's see. You had 5 aggravated though, right? I'll fix it for you, Lamar. There you go. And then you have 1 superficial left. So I'll add 1 back here. There you go. I think that's right. No, you had 6 aggravated because you were full. So yeah. Okay. There you go. After healing 1, you can do it again to get rid of 1 more or superficial, and you'll just have ag.
I did roll another rouse check, but I failed the rouse check, so my hunger goes back up.
Yep. Oh, God damn it. I'm hitting the wrong buttons too. Jesus. There you go. So I'm going to leave it here if the coterie can have a discussion before we go to break finally.
Peter goes back to the car and gets basically the modern version of a dustbuster.
Oh, he's got one of the Dyson handhelds.
Yeah,
nice
and
one,
he
expensive.
is getting the ashes for
the
Jackie.
ashes. Okay, he gets the
and
ashes. And
Jackie is also going. Oh shit! Does she have to rouse for ashes?
Dick
to ashes?
found his last youth.
Do you?
Let me find out.
I don't remember if I
Yes,
think you have
it
to
is
do
a rouse check. I'm not doing it. Fuck it. I tell the ghouls to load up the body.
What body?
Oh.
Decker's over 100 years old.
No, I'm talking about the body.
Oh, the other
that
body.
fell.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we're going to clean that up so that there's not a dead, eviscerated body in the fucking field.
Looks like it was the coach now that you're seeing it up close.
Well, it's not our problem. He's gone missing.
So I have a question.
Yes.
These dustbusters, do they have a blow function?
No, the Dysons don't.
No,
only
they
have
don't.
suck.
Damn.
It's not
So
a
I was
shop
gonna-
vac.
I was just thinking, have Peter accidentally blow instead of suck.
You gonna turn him Mega Maid? Got it.
Well, no, I was just going to have him blow the ashes, so it was useless. So they...
And once the ashes, he basically collects them, puts them in a baggie for Jackie. 5. She says, okay, let's get everybody home. And then, gentlemen, I need you to take me to the Senda Institute.
As you're in the car, I'm turning it over. Everyone injured, but you're in the car together. Give you a scene real quick, because
Yeah, I've healed my wounds.
after break, we're going to be doing a time skip.
But
So-
I am at 4 fucking hunger, so if that Tremere gets uppity, he's going to get et.
Wait, what?
Isabella
What?
removed her
I-
vicissitude, so now she's damaged, but she's gonna heal up in
Okay.
the car.
I am going to sleep for a month.
Everyone did exceptionally well, and thank you, Tendon Ripper, and my apologies for overswinging and striking you.
It tickled. Isn't that foreplay?
I intentionally ensured I wasn't using silver.
It's not foreplay? I thought it was foreplay.
Well, if you want it to be, I'll feed off of you too and give you the night of your life.
I've been told. Never mind. Don't worry. It's mistaken thing there. It's fine.
Isabella healed one and is now very hungry, and so she'll possessively put her hands over Tendon Ripper. Is like, no, he's mine tonight.
Menage a trois.
Can you handle 2 at one?
Tinder Ripper
Us two
grins
in
real
particular?
big. I regenerate well. I'm not saying cut it off. I don't want to be growing it back in the middle of it. But
I will never do that.
I will. Also, Roscoe, remind me to never get hit like a bitch like you did that time with Capone's Thug. That shit sucks. This shit sucks. Fuck.
Yeah, it does.
Also, Lamar, absolute champ.
Fucking
Good job taking that
hell,
hit.
those arms.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Amazing.
Thank you. Picked up a couple of things out in California.
I see that. Is there anyone left out there?
The bad guys, no.
Of course not. Lamar, I'd like for you to be my warden.
What's the basics of the job? Oh, actually, no, just one question. Do I get to fuck people up?
Absolutely you do. You will be my
Sold.
right-hand enforcer.
Sold.
You will be my sheriff. You will keep the peace.
Say less. I am here for it.
But it will extend not just within my domain, it will also extend within Elysia. If anyone fucks around, they find out.
Oh yeah, I'm in. I accept. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
so as the coder, you got to go stop by Cinder Institute, and that goes off pretty well. He's not. You honored the deal. He keeps his end of it.
Now, and she tells him, "Now get out of my city."
Yep. He has no problem with it. He made a deal. He's a businessman. He understands deals. And I'm sure later in the night, Isabella and Jackie and Tendon Ripper
Have themselves a grand old time.
have a really good time.
What is Nick gonna
Nicholas's last use of a power is gonna be when Tendon Ripper's being fed on. I want him to forget what's happening, and so he just sort of like comes to being fed on a vampire.
But he likes it.
Well, it's befuddle. It won't make him forget. He just gets confused. But I'll roll to see if he. Let's see. I get to roll for his intelligence against that.
I feel like that would be I feel like he'd like coming to
I think
in that
that's
situation.
not the way-
Having two beautiful fucking vampires feeding on him.
I'm rolling to see. Let's see how many results. Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you this, Nicholas.
You don't have a chance.
He's making all of his intelligence check. I'm still rolling them.
How smart can he be?
Smarter than he looks.
I mean,
much smarter
Isabella
than he
only
looks.
had
He plays
2 and
dumb.
she made it.
He
By the
gets a
way-
little confused, but not like totally befuddled. But the
that
ecstasy of
could
the
be
kiss,
that could be from loss of blood.
right?
though.
The ecstasy of the kiss is a thing.
Then all anybody like in the scene
And
would
we don't
see.
know that Nicholas did anything.
Oh, Nicholas is just fucking stomping around like a petulant child because he can't get anything to fucking
it's like,
work.
God damn it, I'm a baby ghost.
Right here, everybody, I think is a great place to go to our belated break.
Yes.
We will see you in 10 minutes. Please watch the very last break of the Chronicle.
Yeah.
See you in 10 minutes, people.
Allow me to introduce myself, though I fear you've heard my name, that you've heard the story of Countess Bathory. History is told by the victors, heroic warriors, and mad kings. Will you hear my story from the lips of Bathory. They call me blood-sucking demon, queen of hell, sadistic killer, a monster tale, bathing in the blood of virgins, beautiful, drinking the blood of virgins, youthful, the blood countess. Who is she really? Who is she really? Blood countess. Who is she really? Je blood Bathory. I was very wealthy and powerful, a widow with political rivals keen to destroy me and take my property. My plea was never offered. All my confessors were all tortured, or how they destroyed me for my property. They put me up, shut me up, shut me up, put me up, shut me up, shut me up, and told a story of a bitch called Bathory, blood-sucking demon, queen of hell, sadistic killer, a monster tale, bathing in the blood of virgins, beautiful, drinking the blood of virgins, youthful, the blood countess. Who is she really? Who is she really? Blood countess. Who is she really? Je blood Bathory. Splinters of my soul cut through your skin and burrow within, and burrow within. Splinters of my soul cut through your skin and burrow within, and burrow within. Splinters of my soul cut through your skin and burrow within, and burrow within. I've always been the hunter, nothing on my tail. But there was something in you I knew could make that change. to capture a predator who can't remain the prey. You have to become an equal in every way. So look in the mirror and tell me, who do you see? Is it still you? Or is it me? Become the beast. We don't have to hide. Do I terrify you? Or do you feel alive? Do you feel the hunger? Does it howl inside? Does it terrify you? Or do you feel alive? Splinters of my soul cut through your skin and burrow within, and burrow within. Splinters of my soul cut through your skin and burrow within, and burrow within. So embrace the darkness, that will help you see that you can be limitless and fearless if you follow me. We are the lions in the world of lies. We are the predators, the hunters, the hunters, the hunters. Become the beast. We don't have to hide. Do I terrify you? Do you feel alive? Do you feel the hunger? Does it howl inside? Does it terrify you? Or do you feel alive? Splinters of my soul cut through your skin and burrow within, and burrow within. Splinters of my soul cut through your skin and burrow within, and burrow within. Splinters of my soul cut through your skin and burrow within, and burrow within. Splinters of my soul cut through your skin to burrow within. Do you burrow within? Do you feel the hunger? Does it howl inside? Does it terrify you? Or do you feel alive?
Welcome back, everybody. Before the break, Decker finally went down. but it hurt people. And as we open up the second half, it's been a month since the events of that fateful night. The events when Jackie eliminated the previous prince and claimed her praxis. And the coterie has gathered along with Jackie's court, which is a bit small. The kindred of Milwaukee, which, again, there's not a whole lot here yet. And as you're gathered in your audience chamber beneath the Pater's old building, a tear opens right in the middle of the room. As Corey in her usual outfit steps out, Jenny is also wearing a black outfit. But what kind of outfit would Jenny wear? I don't know if she'd mimic Corey's outfit.
No, it's got like see-through-y on the arms, but it's kind of more of just like a V-neck kind of. So, yeah.
But it looks to be of the same material, a leather-ish. And as you do that, the kindred in your court, they gasp because that is an obvious use of something tearing a hole. And Corey smiles. Are we late?
Just on time, Corey.
And she looks around. Oh, don't gasp like that. I could have opened it on you.
Clutch your pearls elsewhere. Wait, you're all too broke for pearls.
Everyone, please. This is Corey, one of our ancients. She is deserving of respect.
She grins. I hope none of you get it in your head to try to eat me.
They wouldn't dare.
Gotta buy me dinner first.
It's true. It's true. Always buy dinner before you try and eat Corey.
We are here. Jenny asked for this night here. We've been busy.
Well, what have you been up to? And she looks at Jenny.
Where's Roscoe?
And she points back behind
Roscoe.
the dais. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't be hiding, bro. Get your ass over here and spirit touch this finger.
And Corey laughs. I get that one now. Jenny is so dirty sometimes.
You know what? When you have a muse as wonderful as you, it's so easy to do. So
don't let him spirit touch and find out that thing we did where we were wrapped and twined, and I swear I thought our backs would break.
Roscoe, get your ass over here, bro.
Now I have to.
Jenny just holds her arm out with like her index finger out, just like, come and get it.
I'm gonna regret this, I know.
Oh, you get a mindful. And I'm just gonna go with that.
When you step through, Jenny, you actually see that the court is Kathy is standing basically gossiping with people. And we've got Lamar kind of keeping an eye on everybody, making sure nobody's acting up. We have Roscoe, of course, you saw. There's also Alessandro Giovanni in his white suit, standing off to the side.
Most people seem to be avoiding him.
And both Cedric and Dredd are having a conversation together.
Actually, no, they're playing chess at this point.
They are.
Cedric's been trying to teach Dredd to play chess. Dredd's not that great at chess. That's not his thing.
You know, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Oh, yes, you can.
Sorry, the jokes write themselves. It's great to be here. I'm so glad you'd all have me. So
Of course. I told you you were always welcome.
Oh, yeah.
So what have you been up to?
A little of this, a little of that. Places, things. I don't know. Corey's done some really fun things that I got to watch. So,
and you find you can't you can't talk about it, even if you wanted to. You can't fully discuss the details.
I don't know. At least I get to watch. So
we've been seeing the world.
Yes,
both sides.
Oh, that's wonderful.
The shame we haven't run across Nicholas, though.
Oh, little brother. I've seen him. He's around here somewhere.
Oh,
been around here this whole time.
Oh.
So right about that time, for like it starts to like kick up, but like a severe thunderstorm outside, and like a stray branch just smashes against the window. Not enough to like
It's in the
completely.
basement, but you can hear the thunk against the building. It hits hard enough.
Yeah, it's
Oh, and we've talked about this. If you behave like this, Matthew doesn't get fed.
His little
God.
brother been naughty. He's learning a lot, I'm sure.
Seems like it. I mean, has he been giving you guys trouble, or is this just like the extent of it?
This is pretty much it.
Oh, okay. So he just plays like the Halloween spooky music tracks,
Yes,
and
basically.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yes, I have my necromancer ready in case he gets out of line.
Jackie,
Yes.
you mentioned me going to Baltimore.
Yes.
Do you know what you sent me there to go see?
What did you see?
I will not return to Baltimore. Ever. There is one far older than me living in that city now.
Vital?
That's what he calls himself. It's not who he is. He is something far worse. And her eyes cut to Lamar. Something far darker.
Thank you for telling me that.
Did you hear me, Lamar? I think I ran into your progenitor.
I heard.
He walks again.
Lamar, if you feel a pull to go east to Baltimore, let me know.
Will do.
Strange times we live in. I never thought I'd see another walk the world. Not
Yeah.
after what happened to the last one.
Yes, I remember what happened to the last one. That was a terrible week. Did you by chance run across Tally in Baltimore?
I left before I could
Mm.
run him down. He seems to be keeping company with the ancient one.
Interesting. That's all right. I can bide my time.
I've known of the Hound for many centuries. He is always good at attaching himself to power.
Of course he is.
Well, I'm going to circulate. Jenny, I'm going to see if I can find us a snack for later, perhaps.
Awesome.
That one looks interesting. And she points over at Kathy.
Oh no. Jenny's just kind of like.
As Jenny walks over, Jackie's like, well, I never got to call my blood hunt on Maxwell.
Oh really?
No, he got destroyed in the Praxis War in Chicago.
Wow.
Yes.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
It's not really a big surprise though, considering. I mean, it's Chicago. Maxwell and Loden had no chance.
No, none.
Absolutely none.
None.
Especially after that shit Loden pulled, there was literally no chance that. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
We've talked about the logistics of it. There was no way Maxwell had a chance.
Kevin is running it basically in name right now because he is still very much under thumb of the Just a Cause. So.
Totally understandable. Totally understandable. Is Tasha giving you guys a hard time?
Not at all. She is doing wonderfully. She is not here this evening because she is actually doing some study with Evan presently.
Ah,
yes.
Perfect. Ginny produces a note. Give this to her for me.
I will.
It's I don't want her to feel like I've completely disappeared from her own life, but at the same time, you know, I'm glad that we all made it through the Decker incident.
I am
Since I
too.
know.
It was a close one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. You guys are like the perfect group, as it were, to watch after her for me. So, you know.
Absolutely. She is doing well. Of course, she is still very young and still working on managing that driving hunger, but she is doing very well.
Yeah. If shit gets really bad and I pop up and I can get a message or something, I will come and check in on her personally.
And Kevin did actually send Lamar's adopted child to him.
Yeah, you
Still
got
got
your
it.
baby again.
Lamar is very happy.
As
Happy as Lamar gets.
Is she okay? Because I know there was suspicion that she was.
She is fine. The spy for everything. Not Amelia was just Amelia. Her spy was her actual child that she was fucking with. But the spy was Sierra. She orchestrated a lot of information to Tally and to others. With her network of hotels, it was easy for her to do.
All right. Just making sure, didn't want her stabbing Lamar in the back.
No, she is fine. She is less skittish now. She is building some confidence with herself.
She has not been presented yet, so she is not in Elysia tonight.
No, the young ones that have not been presented are not here tonight.
Emilio, Tasha, Celia, not presented.
But yes, Tendon Ripper has been working with the Lupines, trying to pave that road to potential peace negotiations. So.
Working with the Lupine. Sorry, no, I'm giving you guys a hard time. When I left, you guys were all shacked up. So it's good to see things are still working out.
You're one to talk. You've been away this whole time, shacked up.
Exactly.
Did you ever do anything with your sister?
She is in timeout presently.
I'm sure she's loving that.
Love is a strong word.
I meant it sarcastically.
I know. No. We're gonna go through the stages, and we'll see what happens. It's too soon. It's right now. She needs a little bit of distance and a need to interact with somebody.
Yes.
Whatever. It's her loss. I figure worst case scenario, Corey and I will play with her, and then she'll just disappear.
And Corey walks by. At least she's learned not to mouth off too much after I took away her mouth for a few days. And then she keeps walking.
Swear to God, she is terrifying, but also so fucking hot.
I know. Just to learn a fraction of like what she can do. I'm sorry. Like, I don't care. However long this ride lasts, this is going to be
one
of the most important like things for me in my continued on life.
I will never ask because I know you will never be able to tell.
Yeah. Well, tonight though, I'm wearing by Corey, of course.
I know. I can tell. It looks lovely.
I'm hoping to learn this trick because it's really fucking handy. So.
Who controls it though? I mean,
right now, Corey controls it. But if I can learn the tricks and, pick up some new skills, in theory, I could do it myself. So, I mean, if I only walk out of it with this new wardrobe, that feels really, half worth it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm just dominating the conversation.
No, it's fine. You haven't seen us in so long. We get to talk to each other every night. So.
Hey, every night and you get the stormy music playing. Sorry.
Yes, because Nicholas likes to throw little hissy fits.
It's so funny. He was so emotionally dead and now he's having
Now he's nothing but emotion.
Sucks
And
to
he's
suck.
behaving like a toddler.
Yeah. God.
Yes, so try to avoid Chicago. I know that probably won't be a problem for you because Dawn has been named protector of Chicago.
Ugh.
Yes,
No. That's horrible news.
yes.
I'll make sure I never go back to Chicago.
As far as, paper trails and stuff, the headquarters for my buildings right now are still in Chicago, my businesses and such, but I am actually, with buying this building from Arjun Shaw on his, leaving of the city, I actually plan to set this up as the new Aurelian Enterprises.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, I can't move the hotel out of Chicago.
No, that's.
But
I will still leave my businesses there to be run, but the headquarters will be moved here.
yeah.
But yes.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. What were you saying,
I-
Isabella?
I was just going to say you have to diversify. You can't have everything in one place.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And I'd already started branching out, and I've actually opened 3 new cabarets. One in New York, one in San Francisco, and one in Vegas.
Oh.
And Jenny, as you're talking, you've noticed Kathy has moved over, and she's kind of standing beside Lamar with her head kind of leaned on his shoulder as she's watching.
Yes, she's
Lamar,
kind of.
is she bound to you?
It's a thing.
Oh. Wait. Are you both bound to each other?
Are you insinuating I have to be bound to like tall, dark, and handsome?
Honey,
I changed
No.
the bait is all.
I'm giving you shit.
How did he put it?
That's
I stopped acting like a hussy.
That is the trick.
yes. Yes.
Hussy kind of works on garbage humans, but for us, we need something better.
I was out of practice. It's okay. Plus, he's learned I have another set of skills that are quite useful to him.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So they
Something
are
to a
adorable.
suction? Oh, sorry.
They are adorable. But yes, so Kathy was telling me that it is presumed Nero is dead because he's never been seen again.
And nothing of value was lost.
Exactly.
The world became a better place. You love to hear it, so.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say maybe we should take a moment and pause. And it's over.
Yes.
Kathy
Now-
laughs. I'm glad I don't have to watch him anymore.
Yes. She keeps us informed of the goings-on there. Oh, and Harry North has agreed to open up one of his strip clubs here. He may
Wow.
be joining us. Yes.
Milwaukee is quickly becoming the place.
And Kathy goes, yeah, but Genghis can't come in the city right now, so
No, he really can't. Aren't you glad, Isabella?
You don't hear me complaining about that.
last time I went to Chicago, I heard him complaining.
And
No, that's it.
But no one cares what Genghis wants, so I feel nothing of value is lost in that either.
I did tease him a bit about it. I told him he could just stare at the lovely rose from afar,
Mm-hmm.
really far.
And and actually making progress towards cleaning up the stadium. I will be going with Tracy and Franklin tomorrow evening to resolve the war spirit that he trapped there. Hopefully that will give some inroads for the lupine work that Tendon Ripper is doing.
Awesome.
Yes.
I'm glad that you guys are getting shit done.
Oh, of course.
Because
It's going to be slow because it's going to
Oh,
take
yeah.
time to negotiate with all of the other beings that are in this area. But at least I can make small cleanups to make things better.
timing couldn't have been better either. I mean, with Chicago in tatters right now, Milwaukee's perfectly primed for a new ruler to make a huge difference in the area.
Absolutely. Yes, so if you're staying more than a night, Isabella will be holding stead for me while I am absent.
I don't believe we are. I would have to check with Corey.
But if you
But
would
now-
like to, I will offer you hospitality, of course.
Oh, of course.
Jenny, you haven't done a day sleep since you've been with Corey. You all have avoided daylight all the time.
Yeah, we probably won't be staying. No offense to the town or the domain or anything.
No offense taken. No offense taken. I understand that, it's an experience and you are traveling and probably can't stay long.
Oh, yeah. Always on the road, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
But now I feel like, I totally forgot about one of these days I'm going to have to make we're going to have to take a detour through Chicago because I forgot about the Anarchs. And I really want to dance with Anita. So
Dave comes up out of the floor, Jackie.
Oh!
That crash outside was a stick hitting the building.
Oh.
wait, I thought he worked. Do you work for Roscoe now?
No, I work for who I've always worked for. But I choose where I hang out.
We are
I
just
am
more
an
fun.
individual.
That's fair.
And every once in a while, she lets me panic those who get out of line by just
Absolutely.
looking at them. And Lamar, at this point, you've met Dave a few times, the giant gargoyle.
Dave, you are wonderful, truly.
Mm.
I think I'm going to go stand over there. I'm just going to glare for a little while. Just a little while. I want to make sure everyone understands. Just look really.
You are the best vibe check. I always know if someone's up to no good just by you being around.
I hope they get up to no good because I'd love to help straighten it out.
Anytime.
He goes to the corner and he actually climbs up on a plinth you have there
Mm-hmm.
where he crouches like a gargoyle on a building, but his head is swiveling as he grins at people with his grin that is not. It doesn't look like he's smiling. It looks like he's planning to eat people as he just glares around the room.
Well, do excuse me. I have to meet with one of the Toreador here this evening, discussing with the clans in the city possible representatives, because for this month I've basically been hearing concerns that they have individually, but I do want them to have representation. So.
Figured it was going to happen eventually. Primogen ruin everything.
No, not going to do Primogen. But they can choose a representative to be their liaison to me. They will not have a council to make decisions on things that happen in this city, but they will be able to represent their clans to me so that I can address their concerns.
Well, good. I like it. I like it.
So, do excuse me, Jenny, and she
Oh.
goes up and kisses Jenny on both cheeks. It was lovely to see you.
Jenny gives Jackie a hug. No, thank you for having me.
And she hugs her back. Always my pleasure.
As Jackie wanders off, do the rest of you want to have a discussion? Or are we going to finally end Windy City After Dark?
Jenny gives everybody like the finger guns before I pop off again. Does anybody want to do anything crazy?
Did you have something in mind?
Yeah, what'd you have in mind?
Jenny's outfit, the V cut in the front gets a little longer. And you hear Corey's giggle from somewhere else in the room.
Hear me out. I own a boat. I own a hotel. I've gone to a casino. I have access to designer drugs. And I have the hottest Methuselah in the fucking universe following me around. So use your imagination.
Say less.
How long are we talking for? Night? Is this a night thing or like a
Like tonight. You know, maybe tomorrow during the day, and then maybe we'll go to the after party.
Jackie hollers over her shoulder as she's walking into a side room with with a few of the Toreador. Roscoe, go get your kicks on.
Yeah, Roscoe.
Well, hey, I got a pass. Let's go.
Look, if the Tremere is in, the Lasombra and the Toreador better be in too.
I said say less. How much
right.
time do we have left?
Corey comes wandering over. We're going boating.
Sorry, what?
We're going boating?
Oh, yeah. We're going to go boating. And then depending on how everybody feels, I figure we might have like a slight after party to kind of burn some daylight. So
Well, we can get to the boat extremely quick. They just have to follow me. And she gets a grin.
So boating and then diving is what I'm hearing. All right.
And a tear opens right in the middle of the room. Watch the first step. It's a doozy. As everyone goes to party off. Nicholas, you see him cross the shroud. You all see Nicholas. He's very solid on this side. Of course, I don't think he's going to try anything with Corey standing there. She just smiles at you, Nicholas, and waves. Hello, little brother.
Hello.
Learn what you can.
Goodbye.
And in a blink, they're all gone. Her moves. She takes one step, holding everyone's hands, and everyone moves faster than that. And as we close the cameras on this, I'm going to say thank you, everyone. This concludes Windy City After Dark. I'd like to thank the players for all the seasons and all the time we've spent together. This has been a pleasure to play with this group of players. It's been a pleasure to tell the story, even with you, Nicholas, pushing all the buttons and being the baby ghost at the end. It has been, I am glad that we got to end this season with this cast and with Lamar back,
Yes.
with the cast right here. This was great.
I want to thank this cast for the amazing collaborative story we crafted together. Every single one of you and all the players that came before you were part of that. And I also, speaking to the crowd watching, want to thank the guest players that came in and contributed to that story in a way that really made it immersive and feel alive. Thank you all so, so much for helping us craft this story.
The viewers, I want to thank them too, because
Absolutely.
you had influence on the story, though the viewers didn't know it. The cast watched comments in YouTube or on Twitch, on YouTube.
And Beard's story kind of in the direction y'all were shipping.
Yeah, and Chi-Town chat. And when they heard something that they liked or a good idea, you'd see they incorporate that. Maybe not in the way you intended, but they did incorporate it. So the viewers were very important too.
I love that Lamar hooked up with Kathy. Because while Jackie and Lamar, that's like power couple goals, that ain't long-term relationship. That ain't no fucking way. They're going to be way too competitive with each other.
And Kathy, given Lamar's current position, her skills is
A spot
on the clandestine side.
Yeah.
Quite
Spy
useful to
work
him.
and fucking thievery and shit is very useful.
That's what she meant by skills. She wasn't being perverted.
No.
It was a double entendre, but she meant
Mm-hmm.
she decided to get Lamar's attention by showing
She's skilled.
she has skills and a
Mhm.
brain and can use them.
Mm-hmm.
I do thank everyone for being here for this, and the players, the viewers, the guest players, the community as a whole. This has been 10 seasons, over 100 episodes.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of work, but it's been a labor of love. It has been, there's been ups, there's been downs. There's been, in my opinion, good sessions, bad sessions. Not everybody's perfect. Can't always have a perfect session.
But far more outstanding sessions.
But I am 100% satisfied with the arc we took. Some storylines never got resolved. Some fell to the wayside. But that's fine. That's the way it is.
Oh, and just so y'all know, Keisha probably got.
So we'll see. So now, be aware, Rolin's going to give the schedule, but I know a lot of people jump away as we're at the end here. we will be doing our final cast Q&A next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
Last Q&A we're going to have.
Mm-hmm.
Bring your, not only your questions for the season, this is your last chance to ask
Questions
on
about
stream
the Chronicle.
for the Chronicle.
Mm-hmm.
Chi-Town chat will never go away.
No.
We don't get rid of the old chats on things, so you'll always be able to ask in Chi-Town chat.
Yes, and if you are late to the series, that's okay. You can get caught up and still post in Chi-Town chat when you are watching things and seeing things for the first time.
And the cast will talk to you still,
Yeah.
because we're still around.
Mm-hmm.
But the Chronicle had to end, everybody. And we'll talk about more about that in the Q&A. Got to entice you to show up.
Absolutely.
And of course, please join us on the Discord. So you're aware, we cast our shows from the Discord. And as a matter of fact, as I'm saying this right now, casting call is going up for the very next Vampire Chronicle that we're going to be telling. It's going to be a Kansas City-based game. I've thought about Kansas City, BBQ, Kindred.
No,
but I think
a tale of two cities.
BBQ Kindred sounds good. Better with mustard. That insult, because I'm a mustard-based barbecue fan. I know. Kansas people get mad at that. We'll call it Kansas City pork burned ribs. Or pork burnt in.
No.
Because that is not a thing.
I will die on that hill. No.
Let's workshop it.
For those that don't understand the joke, you should join our Discord and come into our Zoom hangouts because there was a whole discussion.
Because there was a whole discussion
about what real burnt ins are, and they're not pork.
Morgan was passionate about it, and it was fantastic.
There's only beef for burnt ins, and I agree, but I had to troll.
It's true.
I had to troll
It's
Morgan
only
one more
beef,
time.
and it's only a specific cut of beef.
Yes, it is.
You bring that tofu shit out and say it's burnt ends, I will slap you.
It's just like turkey bacon
And
is
you'll
not
like
bacon.
it.
So please join us on the Discord. Casting call is going up. It's going to be open a while, but we'll see. Who's in the next Chronicle. So, and my glasses. You know what? It's the last episode, last session. I'm taking those off. Mm-hmm. And of course, you want to catch the back episodes. Want to see this whole Chronicle again? Go over to our YouTube. So you're aware, we're trying to schedule Bloodied Fields after the cast Q&A. Scheduling is going to be a problem. There will be vampire content. I will be replaying the entire Windy City episodes every Sunday starting from noon to 10. I will be playing Windy City Eastern. I'll be playing the previous Windy City episodes
as reruns.
Mm-hmm. Watch them if you want. Don't. It's up to you. I'll try to be around in chat. I may not always be around, but I'll try to at least be nearby. But it's a chance to catch up on it.
And that way there's still vampire content on Sundays.
That's right.
Yep. And you can check out some of those old early sessions and revisit some things.
And then once we do those, we'll probably replay Demon and Wraith and Werewolf and Changeling. Sunday will just be World of Darkness rerun day for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Till we figure out
what we're doing for our schedule for the next
our new schedule.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to get some merch, get you some merch. Windy City merch will still stay in the store. Don't worry. It's been a part of the studio a damn long time. If you want to see some friends, Mischievous Red, the Ivy Raven, go check them out. They're both content creators. I'm trying to see support. Please, bits and donations that go to the players. It's your last chance to show not your last chance. You have until your Q&A to show chest.
But show your biddies.
Show your biddies. We've been here for a lot of
this
stuff.
Amazing crew of people.
And I am upset. There's a misprint on the metal dice that come from the Vampire Chapters game. So I will not be able to send the cast of the show their metal dice sets.
With their clan bags.
With their clan bags until the Werewolf Retaliation Kickstarter gets done because they're going to reprint the correct dice. I'm not handing you a bunch of dice that give you a 10% better roll chance because that's just messed up. So the cast is aware. When we get the new dice finally, eventually, I will be sending this cast their clan bag.
Okay, and as you know, we say show your biddies. Donations also go to the cast. If you would like to support the studio, you can subscribe here on Twitch. You can give us a follow. You can subscribe on YouTube, which is free. And make sure that if you're watching the videos that you like them and comment on them because that helps boost our search ratings on YouTube. And if you would like to contribute to the studio, Shanky and myself, so that we produce excellent content for you in the future, you can do so not only through a subscription here, but also through our KoFi that doesn't take half.
And so you were a lot of work went into this, not just from the studio side, Relin and I, from the players as well.
Absolutely.
You all don't see Cast Chat, we do. There's a lot of coordination.
A lot of collaboration and
The
coordination.
Nicholas storyline collaborated. A lot of the Jenny and Jackie and Lamar and Roscoe, all that. There's a lot of coordination.
And thank you for trusting me to play your shadow.
I'm going to let the wife give the schedule now.
All right. So coming up over the next week, we have on Wednesday. No, hang on. This is streaming Sunday. So Wednesday is Vampire V20 Dark Ages with a little bit of homebrew to combine some V5 stuff that makes it a little better. Join us at 8 p.m. Wednesday for that. We have currently made it halfway to our first destination. And already my character, Elena, who happened to be Olga of Kiev, Saint Olga of Kiev, the saint of basically divine wrath and retribution, wants to already burn the first city they came to. And now they are traversing the second half of their journey with a very young and very interesting, but not yet truly monstrous, and it feels really strange to say that, Micah Vikos.
I feel slimy just playing Micah Vikos.
So we don't want to murk him
Kindred.
yet. Give us a few hundred years.
Before Micah became Sasha.
Yeah. He offered us hospitality after the attack that we underwent. So, yes. So still covered carts and still our backs feeling like shit, but at least now we have a retinue and can feed off of some people. And then on Friday, we have Star Wars at 8 p.m. Eastern, run by Ravnos Archon with an amazing crew of people. You want to check that out. And I believe, isn't it time for Tis to come back?
Yes, Tiss will be back.
So Tis will be back with Call of Cthulhu.
I think it's the cat episode.
It's going to be the cat episode because that got canceled. So on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern, Tis and her group of investigators in turn of the century 1900s London basically are going to be playing Cthulhu for the day.
Cult of Cthulhu.
Mm-hmm. So check that out. It is sure to be ridiculous. And then we'll be back here Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern for our final Chronicle Q&A for Windy City After Dark.
The last time we'll all
Live.
be in this game together. Who knows
Yep.
where we'll be in the future.
But if you are unable to attend the live Q&A, please post your questions for us in Chi-Town chat. And I, as the moderator of the Q&A, will ensure that those questions get answered on stream so that you can watch it on YouTube or on Twitch later.
And as always, everybody, mental health. It's not a joke, not a laughing matter. Please take your mental health seriously. Take the mental health of others seriously. Check in on them. Make sure they're okay. A lot of people aren't. And it just takes a lifeline, a friendly voice, somebody reaching out to help somebody else. And if you suffer from mental health issues like many of us do, in chat, there's a name of list of numbers you can call or text 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And there'll be a professional on the other end of the line to be that lifeline you need. So please, mental health is health. And we want you to be around, not just for this chronicle and the next chronicle and the next chronicle, but we also want you to be around. Even if you stop watching our streams, we still want you to be around. Because it's important, everybody. And I'm going to let my wife say her parts before I give the final outro.
I'm going to keep it nice and brief because we did run over time a little bit, but please take care of yourselves. Get your vaccines, get your preventative screens done, and get your checkups and get checked out if you're not feeling well. Also, please make sure you are registered to vote. There is an issue literally in Republican-run states where a lot of Democrat voters, if they were at one point registered Republican, they can't seem to change their party affiliation if they want to be registered as Democrat. That's happening in Kentucky. And I'm going to tell you that also in past elections, in recent cycles, Republican states have literally just expired registrations for Democrat voters, especially minority Democrat voters. So please be mindful of active voter suppression in Republican states and keep an eye on your registration if you are registered or do register as Democrat in those states, and ensure that you do re-register as if something happens. And vote blue when the 2024 election happens, because the GOP literally is full of fascists. They have legit Nazis, legit white supremacists, and Christo-fascists as part of their party. And truly, the GOP for decades have been making promises to their voters that they have never delivered on. And they distract them every fucking time when they get elected with other, ooh, this is a shocker stuff, so that they're nice and distracted from the fact that they're not delivering on their campaign promises. It's grifting, and it's been going on for decades. Please vote Democrat in 2024.
Yep.
Let's just kill that party.
And again, it has been a pleasure to be the storyteller for this group of players. It has been a pleasure to be the storyteller for, for the guests we've had. And it has been a pleasure being the storyteller with you, the viewers watching. I'm glad you all came out for this. I'm glad we had the players. And as storyteller, the Chronicle is ended. My watch is done.
Thank you all so much.
Good night, everybody.